you know, when you get into war with 50, usually, besides getting, slandered and slam dunked and stepped on and then dragged across the street, pushed under a bus, drove a few more blocks, pushed under another bus. You know how it goes. It just keeps going on, right? Besides that, you get a lot of publicity. Here's T.I. interview after sending his sons like wolves, okay, to put pressure on the boy 50 Cent. So we're gonna get into that, yo. Welcome to Yo Chat, No Filter. Okay, welcome to Yo Chat, No Filter. Like, subscribe. We got work to do, a lot of work, but we're working, right? That's what we're saying. Let's go.
And the greatest battle one could engage in or win is with themselves. I feel like if you can't conquer yourself, you have no chance to conquer the world.
Right.
But all this other stuff.
That right there is a shot at 50. Now, reason why I'm going to say that is because you already know I say hurt people, all right? He already know that 50 Cent is hurt. So what he's doing is he's tackling that, he's pinpointing that. He's clocking it, how y'all chicks be doing all this crazy stuff. He's clocking it and, he's pointing it out. You can't win a battle with anyone unless you win a battle with yourself. And 50 Cent got demons he gonna have to fight. But at the same time, maybe he enjoying the demons. They keep you company after a while. You've been in it too long. That's what I heard. So, we all got our problems. Sometimes it's hard to help. And sometimes it's hard to get help. Sometimes it's hard to, to sit there and say, hey, I need help. It's a lot. Let's get to it. But that was a shot. That was a shot straight off the back, right out the gate. Let's keep it going.
It's cute for others to observe. I think the most important battle is within.
1,000,000%. Obviously, the loudest thing in the room has been like you and 50 going back and forth. A lot of people thought it was interesting, man. Domani and King getting involved. How have you made this a teachable moment as a father, but also an MC for them both?
Life has done that. I had no hand in what either of them decided to.
Yeah.
It's an unfortunate turn of events that something that started out as a celebration for fans who, regardless of who your favorite may be, it would be, or it was intended to be, a celebration of things that shaped, defined, and served as a backdrop for people's lives, childhoods, eras.
And that's real because the verses, to me, was a celebration. That's the feeling I was getting. But it was a celebration of songs, and they had to make it interesting. So what they do, they make it a versus thing, like, hey, versus Gladys Knight versus the Pits, whatever you want to say. But that's what they do to make it interesting, not to make it crazy where people are ready to fight each other and, as Styles P said, get chippy. It's not for people to get chippy. It's for people to enjoy themselves and celebrate and everything. But, in rap, there is chippy. So we have to show and display a little bit of chippy. So I understand where he's coming from with his mind. But I'm just saying, it don't have to be that. It could just be two people up there celebrating their stuff and dropping stuff like, yo, look, you crazy, my hits is this. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, when we on the block, when everybody's on the block and we talking about albums, we talking about, is Jay-Z album better than Nas? Is Nas album better than Jay-Z? Who got the hottest beats? Who had the hottest lines? Who's a street rapper? Who's the lyrical rapper? We do have this. So for them to be up there doing it in front of us is a super dope thing. But sometimes we do understand it comes with negativity. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to get a little bit chippy up there, fellas, but they have to sit there and keep it organized, keep it in order, have fun, You know what I'm saying? Don't be too disrespectful, and don't be disrespectful to the point where if you was with the person and you was doing that, if you was with the person alone, you can do that. If you was with the person and you chilling, you can do that. But if you don't do that and you just doing it on stage in front of people, it could be a form of disrespect to that person. You know what I'm saying? But to you, it's a new form of playing with the person. You know what I'm saying? That's how you probably would see it. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get tighter after this show. No, Chippy probably was a little too much. Getting chippy is a little too much for some people. But let's keep it going. Definitely was a celebration. It wasn't meant to be something crazy for people to be going to war over, and it wasn't something for people to step on later because, it was too peaceful. You know everybody like a little negativity, but things being too peaceful, people hate that. They want that negativity in there. And if it's too negative, they be like, yo, it's too crazy over there. You can't make everybody happy. Sometimes you can't make anyone happy. Make yourself happy. Enjoy. Let's continue. Let's continue.
And something that was intended to be so positive had to take such a negative turn. That is the negative, but I truly believe that in this universe, the God that I serve has made it to where there can be no good without bad, no up without down, no in without out. So just as much bad as there has been in that, the good is that the women and children of my family understand that there's a line of men.
The bad part is you gotta have to go through the slander and go through 50 stepping on you, throwing water on you, and then putting a fan on you to make you cold, and he's just wilding on you, peeing. It's a lot of crazy stuff he's doing on you guys, like visually, But the good part is your kids get to get heard by certain people that never heard them before. I never heard your sons get busy like that, man. I heard the younger one. I forgot his name. Forgot his name, but anyway, I heard him. The one that was burning the T-shirt with 50 Cent's moms on it. God bless the dead. R.I.P. Bless, super duper bless. No stuff like that don't need to happen. But at the same time, you got him doing that. That dude, I heard him before, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, he just, he like the other rappers that's going crazy and spitting crazy and talking crazy and everything. But I also do see how he had a little bit of his father in him while he talked that. You know what I'm saying? You got to notice that. If you don't, you're probably not a Tip fan. You never got to be a fan. You could be a person that listen and to artists, you know what I'm saying? You can pick up where other people got their style from. You could pick up certain things, But the other son, oh, he's crazy. He's lyrical. That's like, he got a J. Cole T.I. type flow. That is crazy. I love it. That's the good part. They get to hear him. And I don't know if there's a third son. I don't know how many kids this guy got. But if there's a third son, I heard he got playing guitar, talking about, I got 2 quarters and it's 50 cent and this. I'm about to spend 50 cent on a guitar. It's a talented family. It's gonna make people tune in, and that's the good part about it. More views, more numbers, more likes, more subscribes, more dollars, more bank. Okay? And that's more for the family. It goes to the circle. Let's keep it going.
You stand in protection and defense of whatever honor or whatever is to be challenged or threatened, or whatever integrity is looked to be diminished, that is men there. You know what I'm saying? Like real men, not no little bullshit motherfuckers just hopping around trying to pretend to be men. Motherfucker who willing to lay it down and die about it if it come down to something that violate this household.
Yeah.
So that is the positive. But in working on myself, working on my spirit.
Let me tell you something. Nobody want that for their family. Nobody want that for their kids. Family is kids, but nobody wants that. Nobody wants none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where he's thinking is like street stuff and all that stuff. Us on this podcast, we don't do the street stuff. We're gonna slide right through. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let him talk, but we're really interested in what he has to say about 50 Cent. We are interested in what he has to say. Okay, so let's pay attention, but let's listen to the lyrical side. Let's listen to the hip hop side of things. You know what I'm saying? The YouTube street of things. Okay, let's do that. All right, let's go.
I just don't got no place for that level of poison in my life.
Yeah.
Good thing about this is neither of our intentions have ever been to defeat anyone. We here to defend this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't benefit me to see nobody doing bad or whatever, but what must be done unequivocally is it must be understood. Ain't no disrespect of the women and children in this family, and you must train people. We all must train people how to treat us.
Correct.
If you accept this level, then that means that's what you feel you and yours deserve. I can't go. And God sent me here with fear for my creator. I was born with fear for my creator, the ones who created me, my mama, my daddy, my God. My daddy dead, still scared of my mama. And I'm gonna leave this earth with fear to take back to God. Ain't no man finna pull no fear from me that belongs to God. I can't go. I just can't. I die. Man, come on, man. Come on with the death then. All you could do is send me back to God. You want me to be right there with him, and we really gonna get on your ass then.
I don't even want to harp on it too much. I do want to ask you just...
As you can tell, he's feeling very, 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 very passionate. Hopefully everything stays on these streets. You know, 50 Cent just does a lot of disrespect, and it's hard to, I guess, cope with it, you know. But they say first pride before destruction. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you put your pride away, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It takes a loss to be a boss. You know what I'm saying? You get that win and you start over again. Sometimes it's like that, you know. But some things you just can't tolerate. Yeah, and it would make you crash out. I put my feet in his shoes, and it is crazy. It's going to be hard for this to stay off the streets. It's going to be hard. If 50 Cent pays attention to this, it's going to be hard for it to stay off the streets. But if he gets, I got that dude mad, I riled him up, you know, got his panties in a bunch, then that's different. But if it's not like that, we're going to be saying prayers for both sides. Let's go.
One more question about it, because just hear me. Because we had this was a real conversation between New York cats. And you're a student of MCing, that's why I gotta ask you.
Certainly.
With 50, he came into the game as a battle rapper.
I don't know. I ain't
qualified
qualified to speak on it, bro. I ain't qualified to speak on it. Somebody who a fan of him should be speaking on it. I ain't qualified to speak on it. Ultimately, dog.
Now you can really tell he could tell he's emotional, because for you to do a versus with a person, you gotta have some type of knowledge of what type of music they've been doing. You have to, unless you just blindly entering a match and you know you think that I don't know. You think you could beat anyone? Come on, you gotta do research. Even Floyd watched people box before he get in there and whip their ass. You know, Mike Tyson watched people box before he get in there and he bite your ear off, or he whip your ass. Okay, it's one or the other. But at the same time, they do their research. it's only natural to do his research. But he's in his feelings, which is understandable. So he's not trying to shine any beauty on that man's work. You know what I'm saying? Whatever 50 Cent did for hip hop, he don't care about right now. And he's diminishing it. He's making it seem like I never even heard of it. Like that guy is over here and I'm over here. Like 50 Cent ain't worldwide with it. We know 50 Cent was worldwide with it. We know everybody was dancing and wilding to 50 Cent music. Let's not get it twisted. We was rocking with it. You could not like what he's doing, but you can't stop what he did because it's already done. Let's keep it going.
The reason I took to the booth is because it was the most mature, level-headed, the most peaceful and organized display of disdain that I don't get online. I don't want to be the guy yelling in my phone. I don't want to do disrespectful posts back and forth and all that old shit, bro. What I know how to do, I know how to get in them motherfucking
rap.
You hear that? I know how to rap. I don't know how to make memes, 50. 50, this is what he's telling 50 right now. This is translation time. I don't know how to do memes, 50. I don't know how to make funny characters laugh. I don't know how to make the screen change stuff around like you doing and all that. I don't know how to do all that crap. What I know how to do is go in that booth and spit real stuff. I'm going to hurt your feelings with some, and I'm just going to hit you with some lyrical bars as well. I'm going to boost myself in my songs, and I'm going to make a song out of you that's going to get me some money and generate some funds. My sons are going to do the same thing. We all going to do this as a family thing. That's what we're doing, 50 Cent. That's what we're doing to you. So go ahead and make your memes. That shit is going to be all right for the people that want to laugh. But for the people that want to get down to the seriousness of this music and hip hop, and we all know what this rap is about, okay? We want to hear bars. And that's what he's telling 50. We want to hear bars, and you ain't got bars. You got funny songs, good beat. Y'all heard some shit. Y'all heard some shit. And when 50 Cent got a song to it, oh, we gotta play that. I don't know if it's AI or not, but we gotta play that. Let's go.
I know how to talk my shit, speak my mind, and deliver the message I need to have conveyed. So every time motherfucker come with them motherfucking memes and them bullshit ad posts, then I'm gonna do it. Take my ass right back in the booth and do what I know how to do.
Yeah.
That's for better or worse. Whoever like it. Whoever don't, fuck it.
Put up a meme. I got a song. Put up a meme. I got a song. Put up what you want to put up. What you gonna put up? You gonna put up a funny video? Okay, cool. I got a whole video and I got a song. He's coming at his ass. He's on his neck. This is art versus disrespect. This is art versus disrespect. We all know who's doing the disrespect. 50 is disrespecting. I shouldn't even have to say it. He's doing art. But you do got to count 50 Cent for the art that he's doing with these videos. That is a bit of art to make this AI stuff do this and switch this up. That's a little bit of art there. And it displays where he's at. And like, see, he's doing film, he's doing videos and movies or whatever you want to call it, right? So he's also showing you that he's doing film on you and your family. Yeah, that's what he's doing. So he's doing his form of art. You know what? This is art against art. This is, wow. I don't even want to call it no more. It's because it's still art. Wow. It's crazy. This is crazy. This battle's going to be a mother effer. And you know what? We're going to play his son after this because this is crazy. I'm ready to play it right now and then continue to yo, if he say something about his son again, I gotta cut the show a little bit. Not cut it, but throw that right in there and then continue the show. We're gonna do a little editing today. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not here to please. Mm-hmm. I'm not here to defeat. I'm here to defend. I just want to enjoy the moments that I have left in this thing that we do. I ain't studying nobody else. Whoever else doing, man, God bless them, man. You know what I mean? Whatever that is, cool. Just keep me in mind out of it.
Can I ask you a question about confidence in the sense that I remember your interview you did with All the Smoke, and you were talking about how when you were shooting American Gangster with Denzel,
Yeah.
how
The last.
how many, like, when you were making this album, how much of it was because, like you said, when you cut your hair, you wanted to give that nostalgic feel? How much?
Most of these songs were made before I cut my hair.
Because I was gonna say, I know you've been doing
Most
this for
of these songs.
years. I think the last time we talked, you kept telling me last album, this is it. But you've been doing
Okay.
this for years.
Yo, you know,
But
you
now
could-
how much?
Y'all could catch the rest of the show. Let me tell you something. He was very passionate. He's very upset about this whole thing. And I think 50 Cent needs to chill out a little bit. And if he's not going to chill out, keep it off the street. Don't send the wolves out. I know T.I. got wolves. I'm not doubting it. Don't send the wolves out, T.I. Keep the wolves on lock, you guys. Keep that shit in the street, the YouTube streets. Let it play. Let us make content. This is great work for us. And I hope you guys enjoy your night. I'm going to close it out. I'm about to set up to do that. I'm gonna pull up that T.I. Son stuff. I'm gonna get them all in there. Please, thank you for rocking with us. Welcome to chat. Yo chat, no filter. Enjoy your night. 111.